If you wanna hit the road, then let's go then. Let's just go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. Yeah, about to see it shine, 'cause we're golden.
Yeah, so we are officially in phase 2. The goal is 1 million in funding. And today we are talking about the most critical during the first pair. I got this account last week and I'm taking you through my weekly analysis and setup. Through my weekly analysis and setup I am using to make this a reality. Okay, so let's dive straight in. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, I got this account on the 30th of instance. Of course, it's a $50. And here's the equity curve where I had this big, huge difference in my equity curve and my balance is because I've been in a position where I'm locking a lot of profit. Well, I've locked in a lot of profit, but I came back to break it twice. So let us go to the next thing. We have our average win. Average win is $7.23. We have our win rate 60%, and win ratio 60%, and then average loss minus negative $12.38. Profit factor is 0.88. Okay, so let's move on. Maximum daily loss, maximum trading days. That's the number of days you need to get. 3 days actually. You get before you get from there. Okay, this is the calendar view of it. We have the 13th. I took a loss because I was just testing it like 0.0 with the lowest lot size. Sorry, I was just testing the lowest lot size and made a loss of over $0.63 there cents rather. Then on the 15th, we made about, I'm not really saying it, but that's what we made. And we made a lot of money there. But then the next day, we lost it. Now, we lost it because of fear. On Wednesday, I didn't get to trade because I was going to church and so on and so forth. And let's move on to the next one. Number of days traded 3, total trades taking 5. Okay, so we have the biggest win is $12.52. Actually, my MetaTrader 5, I'll include it in the clip here. My MetaTrader 5, I am having $15, not $12. But because I held the trade for overnight, I think they charged me. My maximum loss, my biggest loss was $23 and something cents. Okay, so the win rate when I'm shorting is about 67% thereabout. And then the win rate when I'm longing is a 50-50%. Remember, I've just taken only 3 trades and it's last week. So this is my profitability in 60-40 on 3 trades, which is not bad to me. I don't know what all these are. I don't know what these are. I don't know what it is. Trust me. I've been in this forest game for about 3 years and I don't know what these things are. Okay, so we have the days where like the volume per um, per pair. We have the volume per pair, and I had the highest volume on USD JPY, and the lowest volume actually on gold. That should have made me a lot of money, but we let that slide for now. That is pertaining to the loss side of it. Okay, so these were the trades. We have $12 times $15 in the MetaTrader 5. I will show that clip soon. Okay, I think that's all we have for now. That's all actually. There's nothing actually much. So I want to quickly just talk about the plan. So the plan is to quickly get a we have a $5,000 account. The plan is to quickly get two to three payouts before the month ends so that we can purchase an account. I'll be going over my plan on my next 2 videos, so watch out. Let us move into the trading aspect of it now. Let's move into the forex aspect of it, the trading aspect. What how like visually showing you guys the trades that I took. Okay. We are here USD JPY. Just as I said before, I want to quickly get three payouts. The first payout will go into buying a 50K account and then swiftly move into getting a 100K account. And then from there, we can start the scale. The scale actually begins from a 100K account. Here is just build up. That's why it's called phase two. Phase two, the build up, the payout stage. Okay, let's dive deep into this. Okay, this is the trade I actually took on USD JPY. That made me a lot of money. That was $15 about. But I would have made more because I was risking 1% to get 3% on the account. I was using $50 to get $150 on the account, and I would have hit my TP, but market reversed. Market reversed. I was aiming for a 1 to 3, market reversed on me, and that position right there was where my break even was at, and that is where I took my break even. So practically and emphatically, this week has been a break even week. Okay, now let's move on. Let's move on to the next one on our list, which is XAUUSD gold, the famous gold. Okay, so yeah, on gold, we are just let's quickly look up where we had the trade quickly. Okay, that's where I had the trade, and I think that was my risk to reward ratio here, and I was aiming for those lows and that gap right there, just so that I could buy from there again. But the market decided to have its own fate. Let's zoom in a bit. Zoom in a bit. Yeah. Okay. So I did not have a stop loss here. I had another break even at that point in time. Okay. Okay. So let us move on. Where are we? Okay, we are in USD Swiss francs. Okay, USD CHF. USD CHF. It was my guy that gave me this. My guy gave me this call. He told me to buy, and I sold mistakenly. I mistook his signal for a wrong one, and then yeah, that's it right there. I also hit break even here because it did not hit my TP. That's exactly where my TP is. It was, and it did not hit my TP. So it hit my break even. Hit my break even at I think somewhere around there. Yeah, yeah, my break even at somewhere around there. So let us get a move on. Let us get a move on. NZD was another trade my bro called, and mind you, I don't take signals, and I'm not saying because I don't take signals and all of that. Uh, there are issues with signals and stuff like that. No, there are no issues. I just prefer to analyze the market myself. But both of us are on this um both of us are on this challenge together. So both of us are on the challenge. Let's quickly go up to the 4 hour time frame so I can show you where I originally had in mind to put my TP. He gave me the trade, but and we analyzed the trade. It was the same setup I was saying, the same sell setup to the downside. Maybe that's what happened this week. Maybe not. So let's see how the market moves. Because it's the same sell setup. They want to 10 to reward ratio, and I will have passed the profit. I think difference today. So, but nevertheless, because I was aiming to pass the profit in a week, as I buy it, I pass it, I move on. So even though I've not reached phase two, okay. So let's look at what I would have done better. First of all, the trend lines, remove that yeah, sorry, Nigerian accent. Remove that line that is over there that is distracting me. I see the support area right there because there's a liquidity grab right there. Though it's on the 4-hour time frame, that means it took a lot for the market to push down to that level before it could push back up. Okay, so that's the support area right there. And what happened was that market kind of like made a zigzag pattern, went down, took out all the liquidity over that support area, and then bam, push back up. Still came back down and still tried to suck up a lot of liquidity. Now there's a golden rule I have for this thing. If if you see that the market is sucking up a lot of liquidity below, that means it wants to push above. If you see that the market is sucking up a lot of liquidity above and it wants to push below, it is a very, very simple rule of thumb. That's what I'm looking at the market to do. I was looking at it to push up a little bit, grab a lot of liquidity and push back down. But let's just still see how the market will react. Let's delete all of this and then we move on to the next thing on our list. Okay, I will have taken the trade up there. I've taken the trade up there. I will have been the perfect support area to take the sell setup from. I'm not sure whether you guys are seeing it. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's all zoom in. I'm trying to actually shift the support down like, to show you guys precisely, but it's not shifting. But there we go. There we do. Don't worry, very soon my face will be showing right there, and I'll also be showing you guys the face one aspect of it. So if you guys are interested in joining the community, click the link down below. Join this wonderful WhatsApp community. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.